It starts in a glance, a look that lingers a second too long, a voice that softens when they speak to you. You can't explain it, but you feel it. In a world full of noise, distractions, and shallow gestures, genuine interest feels rare, but the human brain always leaves clues. Today, we uncover the 5 psychological signs that someone truly likes you, not out of lust, not for attention, but from something deeper emotional connection. When we talk about attraction, people think of flirting, compliments, and chemistry, but psychology tells a deeper story, one that's often invisible. You see, when someone genuinely likes you, their subconscious takes over. It's not in what they say, it's in what their brain reveals without permission. The body speaks the truth long before the mouth does. And if you know what to look for, you'll never be confused again. Mirroring the subconscious sync, the first sign. Mirroring. When someone likes you, they unconsciously mimic your body language, tone, and pace. It's called limbic synchrony. It's the brain's way of saying, I'm comfortable with you. If you cross your arms, they might do the same. If you lean in, they follow. Even their laugh might start to sound like yours. When attraction is genuine, our nervous systems align. It's empathy meeting biology. Their rhythm becomes your rhythm, and they don't even realize it. You can fake words, you can fake smiles, but you can't fake the subconscious. Eye contact that feels safe, not intense. The eyes are windows to emotion, but not all gazes mean attraction. So how do you tell the difference between interest and intimidation? Simple. If someone genuinely likes you, their eyes linger, not lock. When attraction is real, eye contact feels like calm, not performance. Their pupils dilate, their blink rate slows, and their gaze softens as oxytocin, the bonding hormone, releases in their brain. Fake interest looks like a stare. Real interest feels like peace. You don't have to look for fireworks. Sometimes the quiet gaze tells the loudest truth. The memory trap psychologists call it selective attention bias. When we like someone, our brain stores tiny details about them, effortlessly. They'll remember your favorite color, the story you told weeks ago, even the exact way you said something. And they'll bring it up casually, not to impress, but because it stuck. That's how you know you live rent-free in their subconscious. Because our memory doesn't keep what's meaningless. It keeps what matters. When someone genuinely likes you, they don't just listen, they remember. The emotional mirror. The 4th sign is emotional mirroring. When someone begins to feel what you feel, if you're stressed, they frown. If you're happy, they light up. It's called emotional attunement. When 2 people connect, their mirror neurons activate, literally reflecting each other's emotions. It's not manipulation, it's empathy, the foundation of all real attraction. You can tell someone likes you when your mood becomes theirs, not because they want to please you, but because they care. The vulnerability window, the last and rarest sign, vulnerability. When someone likes you genuinely, they open up, not for attention, but for trust. They'll share their fears, their failures, their past. That's the moment attraction becomes connection. Because vulnerability is the brain's ultimate sign of safety. They stop performing. They start being. And that's when you see the real them. The psychology of authentic attraction. We live in a world obsessed with attention. Likes, views, validation. But genuine liking is different. It's quiet. It's consistent. And it never feels forced. If you find someone who mirrors your energy, remembers your words, feels your emotions, and trusts you with their truth, you've found something rare. Real attraction doesn't shout, it simply stays. Behind every smile, every spark of attraction, the body is writing a secret story. A story told ends not in words, but in hormones, eye dilation, heartbeats, and the chemistry of connection. When someone truly likes you, their body changes, literally. Oxytocin, serotonin, and dopamine begin to interact in unique patterns, creating emotional bonding, comfort, and warmth. It's the body's way of saying, you're safe here. Dopamine, the spark of attention. Dopamine, the chemical of desire. It's what makes you feel excitement, curiosity, and pleasure when you see someone you're drawn to. But here's what most people miss. Dopamine isn't just about pleasure. It's about anticipation. That's why when someone genuinely likes you, they become excited simply thinking about you. They'll replay conversations, analyze your smile, and imagine future moments together. Their brain is literally rewarding them, not for having you, but for hoping. That's why real attraction feels like comfort and curiosity combined. It's a loop of emotional reward and safety. Oxytocin, the bonding hormone. When someone likes you deeply, it's not lust that dominates, it's oxytocin. Oxytocin is the chemical of bonding. It's what mothers release when holding their babies and what partners release during trust, eye contact, or gentle touch. It's why the smallest gestures, a hand on your arm, a shared glance, a soft laugh, feel so powerful. Your body's chemistry is linking safety with connection. It's not just emotion, it's biology saying, you belong here. Serotonin and stability. When attraction is real, serotonin steps in. That's the chemical of peace and emotional regulation. It's what keeps you grounded. The reason why someone genuine doesn't make you anxious or unsure. A crush feels like chaos. A connection feels like calm. That's how you tell the difference between obsession and affection. One drains your energy, the other stabilizes it. How the brain falls in sync. Psychologists discovered something astonishing. When two people like each other genuinely, their brainwaves start to synchronize. It's called interpersonal resonance. It means your emotions start to align subconsciously. You'll find yourself finishing their sentences, laughing at the same time, feeling what they feel. That's not coincidence. That's connection. Your brains are literally syncing to the same emotional frequency. The power of eye contact revisited. We talked about eye contact before, but the psychology goes deeper. When someone holds eye contact comfortably, it increases oxytocin and trust signals. But when someone breaks it too quickly, the brain releases cortisol, stress. That's why, when someone genuinely likes you, their eyes don't just look, they listen. It's the oldest human connection. Before words, before phones, before language, just the gaze that says, I see you. The subconscious lean in is one of the most reliable signs of interest. When someone likes you, their body naturally reduces distance, both emotional and physical. It's not deliberate, it's biological. It's the same mechanism our ancestors used for safety. We lean closer to what feels trustworthy, and we pull away from what doesn't. So if someone always moves a little closer when you talk, their heart has already moved first. Vulnerability, the trust test. Vulnerability. It's the ultimate proof of emotional attraction. When someone opens up about their fears, their past, their pain, that's not weakness. That's a nervous system saying, you make me feel safe enough to be real. In that moment, love begins, because vulnerability is where walls turn into doors. The difference between genuine liking and infatuation. Infatuation burns fast. Connection grows slow. If someone's interest disappears the moment they don't get what they want, it wasn't attraction, it was ego. Real attraction doesn't demand. It respects. The brain's final signal, peace. The final proof of genuine attraction isn't passion, it's peace. If you can be fully yourself around someone, without filters, without fear, that's it. That's genuine connection. Because in the end, love isn't about excitement, it's about ease. If you find someone who brings you peace instead of confusion, don't question it, protect it, because that's rare.